Seth, why does it take you so long to do things that I ask you to do?
The book one, I've been down a deep rabbit hole of podcasts.
Whose?
Theo Vaughn.
You're caught up. He only releases like one a week.
No, I know, but like I'm like literally 2 away from being fully caught up on the year.
Yeah, you can listen to 2 full podcasts in one day.
You're right. That's my bad.
You literally were like, dude, please get me those audiobooks.
I needed
Please
them.
give me those
I was
audiobooks.
going through a rough time.
And I spent hours finding that audiobook for you.
I'm sorry, dude.
Well, not finding it, downloading that audiobook for you.
I'm sorry. Will you forgive me?
If you start it,
Okay.
all I ask is that you listen to or watch the things that I ask.
Okay. I'll do it.
This is literally The Last Samurai round 2.
No, dude, because I'm going to start the book tomorrow. Okay. Well, we've been recording for 2 minutes. Welcome back to the It's Movie Time podcast, episode 17. I'm honestly super stoked to be here. There were some really good movies that came out last week. We've talked so much about Mission Impossible today. We're actually going to be able to like discuss it in depth. Maybe spoilers. We'll see. These guys haven't had the chance to see Lilo and Stitch or Friendship yet, so I'll talk a little bit about those. We're going to see Friendship tomorrow all together though, so that will be good. But yeah, so starting us off, guys, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning. What did we think? Everyone give their general thoughts. Lan, you start.
Wait, isn't it The Final Reckoning?
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah. Get
Look,
it right.
I thought it was awesome. And I get what people are saying. I don't know. I feel like majority of what I've seen, people are still loving it. But I have seen a lot of people say the first little bit seems kind of out of place. Like it doesn't feel Mission Impossible. But I think it does. And I will say one thing that I saw online that I think is awesome is someone said, I love that Tom Cruise made a movie about AI taking over the world. And then he added 2 super long, basically like silent film type scenes of just like action that AI could never replicate.
No, yeah.
And I'm like, that's kind of sick. And those, like, I get the underwater part seem kind of long, but at the same time, it's like,
yeah.
Look, maybe Seth just didn't have enough zins in his mouth.
Okay, wait. We get to the theater. I showed Jax the Zins. I go, I'm gonna have to throw 3 of them bitches in to be ready.
He had one in his bag.
No, open up the canister, empty. No. Well,
you should have at that point run.
I'll share my thoughts last. I did like it the least of all of us, but I do have thoughts.
Yeah.
Jax,
look, I gave it 4.5 stars. I was expecting a 5-star movie, and I just felt a little let down. I think it takes a second to get into what is Mission Impossible. Maybe like 35, 45 minutes before I really felt like things started to pick up. It's really good, though, at the same time. Like, I was never bored. Like, even though it was a slower start compared to a lot of the other Mission Impossible movies, I still wasn't bored.
Yeah.
Like, I still thought that the introduction that they did was cool, showing, like, how the entity had changed things in the world.
Yeah.
Like, it really set the stage for what was coming, and I thought that was cool. But I just felt like, compared to Dead Reckoning, it kind of felt like it took a step back as far as, like, the villain being scary.
It's just this looming thing in the air that you're like, oh. And, like, the real villain, the entity's real villain mark is as we start seeing bombs be, like, weaponized.
Yeah.
Of, like, oh, these people no longer have bombs. There's one scene, a spoiler, where the U.S. is like, we have to bomb one of our own cities. I literally look at Jax, I go, Provo.
Yeah, Provo, Utah.
I go, dude, we'd be dead, but hey, dude, take us out. Low key, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
but like, that's not like a thing against the church or whatever. That's just a thing against the church-going people of Provo.
Facts. No, for real. I did think, though... Yeah. I did think that the movie had a lot of upside to it, though. Like, a lot of really good, like, subplot, kind of. Like, what's his name?
Mr. Milchick?
Mr. Milkshake was...
He was awesome.
He was so good.
His character was really
so
cool.
good. I was thinking of Nick Offerman. Yeah.
I actually really liked the stuff with Nick Offerman.
I really liked it, too.
Dude.
Yeah.
And then Yeah, I've told people this. Overall, the movie doesn't work for me. Like it really doesn't. Like it's not a Mission Impossible movie that I'm like, I need to see that again. Would I see it again? Yeah, but I don't need to. Whereas like with all the other ones, I'm like, dude, I got to go see that again. This one though has a lot of great character moments, a lot of great sequences. Absolutely, the airplane sequence
Beautiful.
is, as I've thought about it, maybe because I was like, there can't be, like, it's not the craziest sequence he's ever done. No, it is.
Definitely the craziest sequence. Yeah.
Him jumping from one airplane in like onto another as the airplane then goes down. I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah. And he's 62.
I know, dude. Scientology will do that
I got
to
a
you.
question for you.
Okay.
Remember that show Fear Factor?
Yeah.
They have that stunt on that show, and you have to complete it. Can you do it?
No. Without training?
No.
No, I genuinely don't think any of us could complete that
I think
stunt.
Landon could do it.
You
I don't think I could. I think Landon could do it.
You can fly a plane?
No, I'm not saying fly the plane. I'm saying like crawl through it while it's flying. You don't have to do the flying, but you have to be able to physically get yourself up and like crawl in.
Oh,
jump to
yeah,
the
no,
other
I
plane.
can't do that.
I think I could last maybe a minute, and then I'm too heavy to be able to like hang.
I just think, look,
like
dude,
this for
as
so
you're
long.
pulling G's, because when Tom Cruise was interviewing about it, and he's like, yeah, we were pulling G's up there. That force is no joke because it's like your body weight times 20. Like your body is sinking in on itself.
Yeah, I still think Landon could do it.
Landon, I could see doing it. This
I
dude
d-
weighs
I-
5 pounds. He'd be
I don't think I
15
can do it.
pounds up
5
there, bro.
pounds.
You give me 30 seconds, and then my grip is giving out on me.
Yeah, you give me 5 seconds, I think.
Also, look, Angela Bassett goes crazy.
Angela Bassett, dude. Give this queen her recognition.
Look, okay, here's the thing. So we watched Black Panther at our cabin this weekend, and then
One or two?
One, and then we started watching the second one, and we literally only watched like the first 15 minutes. But within the first 15 minutes, you have the scene where she's in like the courtroom
Yeah.
with the like French ambassadors and the U.S. ambassador and whatever. Should she have won the Oscar?
Yeah. No, she should have.
I definitely think she should have won that
Respectfully,
Oscar.
Jamie Lee Curtis winning that Oscar was a tragedy because, don't get me wrong, I like Jamie Lee Curtis and Everything Everywhere All at Once, but she's nowhere near
Angela Bassett.
Bassett.
That's the first movie we ever saw together. Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megaplex Gateway.
That was a great time. Would you guys eat ass for $5? Like
No.
clean ass off the woman you love?
I don't think so.
Really?
I'm just not into that.
No, Mission Impossible. I'm still at a 3.
I think we should still go see it again.
I will.
I think we should go see it again because I think that you'll change your rating on it the second time. Look, like there were some parts where it took a second to get into some stuff, right? Whatever. But then once it got into it, like, bro, when he jumps, and this isn't a spoiler because it's in the trailer, when he jumps from the plane into the water,
Yeah.
that scene alone,
Was sick.
when the wave hits, and then, yeah, bro, I was in. I was so in. And the underwater scene it was like a pretty long scene. It was, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
But I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I've been scuba diving, so I know what it feels like to be underwater and stuff and, like, swim through little obstacle courses. And
Yeah,
to be in
I was
that
getting
situation where
claustrophobic.
everything's, like, moving around you and then having to, like, that would be...
Oh, yeah.
I was on the edge of my seat. That would be stressful.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't do that stunt.
No.
I'll take the airplane any day over that.
Yeah.
I'm not a water guy.
I can't do any of it.
Oh, I would do that stunt. Like, I would swim underneath there if I knew that there were, like, people there with me just in case.
The thing
Just
about,
in case my freaking...
like, if we're being clear, Tom Cruise could die at any time during any of these.
Oh, 100%.
That's what's crazy. Is it's like you think about it, I'm like, dude, this guy's crazy. Okay, well, 3 from me. We are gonna see it again.
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
I still think the best one is the 5th one. Rogue Nation
talking-
is my favorite one. Your favorite one is Fallout. Your favorite one is also Fallout.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like 5 and 6 are like interchangeable. just depending on the mood. I still think this one made me cry, but also 4 at the end made me cry.
Four at the end when he sees his wife is
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I was
like,
bawling.
Look.
And he just smiles at her. That's genuinely the most like touching moment in any of the Mission Impossible movies. It's one of those things. What I love about that scene is when she sees him, it doesn't do the thing where like he disappears.
Yeah.
She sees him. She's so excited, and he's so happy to see her happy. And then she knows that she knows, and he knows that it's just, oh, it's really good.
Seth's gonna start crying right now.
I've been crying lately, bro. I watched Crazy Stupid Love the other day.
Yeah, bro, you've been in a mood.
I watched Jojo Rabbit.
Sad movie.
That movie's really good. I saw Lilo and Stitch. I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. I cried multiple times during Lilo and Stitch. The big criticism, without spoilers, is that the end message of the movie is switched. Like, it's definitely a very different ending. And the message of the
So Hana doesn't mean family anymore, bro?
basically,
Yeah. Have you not heard? Have you heard it?
No.
Yeah.
well, I don't want to spoil it,
You can say whatever.
but it's basically like Ohana means family, and family means
Figure
you have
your
to go
shiz
do your
out.
own thing and be your own person.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, it still works in the context because of things that happen, but it doesn't hit as hard.
But look, all I'm saying is Nani is never leaving Lilo behind.
Yeah.
That's like that's just never happening.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's what. Remember when we saw Moana, and then I asked our parents, "What is?" No, it was Moana 2, but I said, "What is like? What do you take from this movie?" And their whole thing was like, "Oh, family is everything," type of thing. And I was like, you got to go out and do your own thing to find out who you are,
Yeah.
to like, then come back to your family and like,
Yeah.
build everyone up." And
See-
so I'm like, it's kind of sounds like it's the same as that. Like, yeah,
I-
family's everything, but you have to be your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also never leaving your 8-year-old sibling behind with no parents.
Well, I think it
Does she
works.
leave her
I think you
behind?
guys need to watch it. The biggest problem with the movie, truly, like the worst.
Quickly dresses up as a man.
Well, they do like the weirdest shit where they put him in like feminine clothing, like really feminine clothing, but it's never like cross-dressing. So they're like trying to hint like, oh, but I'm like, no, what?
Well, the director of the movie, like, there's been a lot of backlash on that online, and he posted something that it was just like, "I'm tired. I tried," and like that was it. So like he tried. I think he
Oh, well,
tried.
don't get me wrong. Dean Fleischerkamp is his name. He made Marcel the Shell with shoes on. He's awesome, and I genuinely do think he did. It's Disney's paw prints are all over this movie. But yeah, no, I mean the movie's fun. The Stitch design and the little girl who plays Lilo and the gal who plays Nani, incredible. Like Stitch and them, like incredible.
Better than Room.
No, nothing. I actually have never seen a movie that comes close to touching his performance in that movie, as far as a kid actor.
Facts. What's his name?
Jacob Tremblay.
Yeah.
He's going to be in The Life of Chuck, which comes
Yeah.
out in 2 weeks, which looks awesome. So that one, I think I haven't been giving scores, but I give that movie probably like a 3.5.
Landon played "Save That Money" by Lil Dicky in the car with our dad. Dropped the F-bomb like 3 times.
Really?
I just said this song's for you, because
And-
parents are always about saving that money, dude.
So we're building a deck at our cabin that we're building.
Yeah.
That my parents are building. We're building the deck. And multiple times my dad is like, "Oh man, I should have just done it the other way, but I just really wanted to save money, so I did it this way instead." And it just like made the process a lot harder. But like multiple times we were there for like 9 hours out of the day trying to build this deck. He's just like over and over again, "Oh, I should have done it the other way, but I just really wanted to save money."
I mean, honestly, bro, hire someone to do it.
No, it's going to look great. Like we're good at it.
No, I know.
It's just like,
You should always build it yourself if you have the means. But also, yeah, it's definitely a dad thing to do, to be like, I just thought we could work around. I didn't want to spend that $20.
well, and I get it too. Like they're building the cabin, which is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And so then to like pay somebody to build the deck, but I'm like, what's like you're gonna spend $400 on this deck. What's the difference between spending $500 to make it easier?
Yeah.
That's
because it's not 400 to 500. It's like 400 do it yourself, 1,600 have someone do it.
no. I'm saying for like the things to like make it
Yeah.
easier for us, it would have been like maybe an extra $100.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just there. I just do what I'm told. Lift when I'm supposed to lift. Hammer when I'm supposed to hammer.
Dude.
Yeah, look, I hammered the shiz out of my hand.
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Look, not me. I'm an expert.
I saw Friendship. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5. Really, I thought it was really funny. For me, unfortunately, I can't judge the movie perfectly because the theater was 90 degrees. Like a literal sauna. Z was sweating. I was sweating. It was just liquids everywhere.
Oof. I would have gotten up and walked in.
Yeah, Seth
and, like,
literally
look,
texted
bro.
me and was like, or we were on the phone while I was at Target. You were like, you would have left.
Oh, you guys would have left. The problem, I was going to go say something, but I thought the movie was almost over. Because it's one of those movies that kind of just keeps going. But, like, I thought the movie was almost over, and I was like, it was a laugh every 20 to 30-second movie. Like, super funny. And I was like, I physically cannot make myself go talk to someone because I know it's going to take 3, 4, 5 minutes.
It's kind of like a one time when we went to, I can't even remember what movie we saw in Montpelier, but Montpelier, Idaho, like tiny little town right north of Bear Lake. And we saw a movie with the family and there was like a propane leak and we're all in there like,
Oh, dude.
just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I had already seen the movie I was
like
seeing.
Spider-Man.
I feel like, yeah, it might have been Spider-Man 2.
That's the thing, is that if I've already seen the movie I'm seeing there, I'm not even going to get someone to like turn on the AC because I don't have time for it to start
Yeah.
and get
You're just
cool.
gonna
I'm
say,
like,
hey.
you need to turn on the AC. I would like a refund for my tickets. But no, that was fun.
Look, Big Z, going through Letterboxd and you give Camp Rock a 5. Whatever.
Whatever.
Go check
Lance
what
is
Seth
like,
gave Camp Rock.
It's not a 5.
Did you guys watch it together?
No. She was
Let's see.
babysitting someone.
2. Respect.
Oh, I gave that shit too?
It's not a 5. I'll tell you that
This
much.
is real.
Camp
This
Rock.
is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I'm gonna let the light shine on me. Now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I'm meant to be. You're the voice inside my head, the reason that I'm singing. I need to find you.
Joe?
I gotta find
Joe
you.
Jonas over here?
Look,
You're
I'll be
the
honest, I
missing
don't know any
piece
of the
in
songs
me,
from
the
that.
song inside of me.
That song goes crazy.
Joe Jonas
Joe's-
just dropped
just-
a new album.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Joe Jonas' new
Oh.
album kind of goes hard.
Wait. You've converted me.
To who? John Bellion?
He is probably...
Just say it. Greatest artist of our generation.
Because I went back this past weekend.
And listened to
Didn't listen to
everything?
your book. Listened to every album.
Yeah, Gas.
He is quite frankly incredible.
Yeah.
Like, and I remember you guys showed me a few of his albums on our way to California.
And you were a hater?
And I don't think I was a hater. I just wasn't too into it. Like,
You
I
were a
didn't
hater.
think
No.
he was bad.
You were a hater. You were like, this just isn't for me, honestly.
Yeah, it wasn't for me.
And then
but
continues to
now
turn on
listening to it, I'm
Gracie
like,
Abrams.
dude, the song he released with Luke Combs, Why? I've listened that song. I don't think a song has made me cry that hard, maybe ever. The opening lyrics, I'm scared to meet you because then I might know you. And then if I know you, I might fall in love. Yes.
What's crazy is he literally, you don't want to say disappeared, but he disappeared for like 6 years to get out of his contract and stuff. So he's just writing for other people. He's like, I'm not releasing any of my own stuff because then the label will own it. And he's like, once I'm out, now I'll release. So he disappears, gets married, has kids, doesn't ever mention anything,
doesn't say anything.
and then posts that music video. And then finally it's like, oh, he has kids. He's doing it. So like I was getting teared up because I was like,
and Horoscope is great. Like
Hey.
Wash is obviously amazing. Kid Again, like these 4 off this new album, I'm like, I am in.
Dude, just wait till you get into the John Bellion the making of on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's good.
It just is like literally him locking himself in Airbnbs and stuff and like making music.
Yeah.
And you just get to watch him work.
Well, he has that one bar on, I forget which album it is, but he's rapping and he goes, like, last album popped off. People say I need a label. Like, why am I going to go make urban music? Or whatever. Like,
Oh, why the F would I want an urban?
yeah. Like,
We really want to know how you made that.
Yeah.
Or I could keep all you wondering how it's been created.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
he stopped making the making of videos because people were copying him.
Yeah.
Look, AJR, I'm talking to you.
Oh, we don't like AJR.
No, I hate AJR. Bro.
Yeah.
Well, all I know is, what was the song they came out with that people were obsessed with a few years ago?
I don't know. It sucked though. It was the most like kids bop.
Scroll.
They have a song called I don't even know what it's called. Something about Netflix, I think.
Yeah.
And then he has a song called Human, and you listen to both of them, and they literally are stealing every little thing from it. And then Charlie Puth does the same thing with Guillotine with the bass line, just stealing the exact same thing. I'm like,
Well, the thing, I mean, look, the
I
truth
see
is,
through the
though,
lies.
Charlie Puth and AJR are not names I've heard in years. So that's like the thing. People steal, but man, if you
Also,
ain't got it, you ain't got it.
Look,
Bro.
John Bellion has made music for your favorite artists, and you don't even know about it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the thing that's crazy is, like, even back when John Bellion wasn't a household name, and he still might not be, honestly, just because of the break that he took, but back when he released, like, his first album, he was making music for, like, Eminem and Rihanna, and Beyonce wanted a song from him, but he gave it to Christina Aguilera. That's in one of his songs. He talks about that.
Nice.
Like,
He's great. No,
Yeah.
he's really good. I'm really like, I went down the rabbit hole and I texted Landon on Friday morning and I go, I don't know if this released last night, but this is incredible. And Landon goes, yeah, it goes hard, huh? And I was like, yeah.
he text landed, but not me.
I did a whole presentation on him in college.
Me and you literally text about everything, Jackson.
Dude, last thing I'm gonna say though
Yeah.
is, I think he said he's only gonna do one show,
in New York.
and it's probably gonna be in New York.
We gotta go.
I saw him tour the same album 4 times or something. I
Yeah.
went to every single one. Like,
Yeah, crazy. He goes so hard.
I need it. Because I'm like, if he's only doing one show, you know what that means. Every single feature on the album's going to be at that show.
Look, also, a John Bellion concert will quite literally change your life. Look,
Yeah.
while we're not talking movies, you guys all need to read this book called Red Rising.
It's got sex?
No, this book goes crazy though.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I really need to hit up Aiden and talk to him about books too, because he likes books also. But man, I'm reading Red Rising right now. I'm on the third book. Am I on the third? Yeah, the third book goes crazy.
Really?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I've been trying to read more.
Speaking of, I don't know why this just popped into my head. Probably because you said you were listening to Theo Vaughn's podcast instead of listening to the book that I sent you. Did you guys see the Drewski skit?
Which one?
Where he it's a skit of like he dresses up as a white dude, and it's like when a white guy is accepted in the hood, and he's like, it's like white face, he's got like white skin in his
That's
skit.
so funny.
And Theo Vaughn tweeted at Drewski and was like, I didn't know we could do this now, let me go get my mask or something like that. Like, dude, this guy is insane.
Obviously, Karate Kid's coming out this week.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started. This is honestly one of my most anticipated movies, just because I've always been the biggest Karate Kid fan ever since I was little. I remember I had seen the first one with my dad, just like on TV or whatever. And then we were walking through Walmart one time, and you know how they used to do those like $1 bins of like movies or whatever?
Yeah.
I found all 3 of the Karate Kid movies in that bin
King.
and just geeked out over them and watched all of them.
Yeah.
And just like nonstop, like I was always just watching Karate Kid. And then obviously Cobra Kai comes out.
Well, you're missing one.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, Shao Drake goes crazy. Big Shao Drake fan.
If he does not show up, I'm pissed.
Look, was this on the pod last week? Who wins in a fight?
Shao Drake.
Shao Drake or Danny LaRusso?
Look, Danny LaRusso kind of a bitch.
Danny's the main guy. Daniel LaRusso.
Oh, like when they're young?
Yeah, young ones.
No, Daniel LaRusso sucks at fighting. Let's be honest.
Yeah, dude, Shao
He's
Drake's hitting
trash.
his ass, bro.
Okay, look. How about this? Season 1, you haven't seen it. You need to go watch it. Season 1, Miguel or Shao Drake.
Shao Drake.
I haven't seen that one, honestly.
You haven't seen the one with Jackie Chan?
No.
What?
We've talked about that movie.
You
so
need to watch
I know,
that
and I've always
tonight.
been like, whatever.
No, you need to watch that tonight. That movie goes
Not only
crazy.
do you need to watch it tonight, we need to end the podcast. Put it on.
Jack
we haven't
it
watched
on.
a movie together on this
Jacket
screen.
on. Jacket off.
I mean, I've seen like clips of it and stuff. I've seen when he's like crying that he doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, bro, that movie's sad. Homeboy gets his rocked on the playground and goes home and turns on SpongeBob, and it's in Chinese. I might end it at that very moment. Do you know how sad that would be? You're at the park, and first of all, you're trying to hoop, and you suck. Second of all, you go play ping pong, and you get your A beat by this 70-year-old man.
Well, that would happen to like any of us too.
Fair, but then you start flirting up with the local baddie, and then some kid pulls up and just freaking roundhouse kicks you in the face in front of the local baddie, and all you want to do is go home and cry on the couch and watch SpongeBob, except you can't understand anything because it's in Chinese.
You know what's crazy? So when I was in Mexico, the kids that we went and visited the family to teach, and the kid handed me his SpongeBob coloring thing, and it was SpongeBob Schwammkopf. And I think that must have been German or something. And I was like, "Where the heck did you get this, bro?" Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Look, anyway,
still
I
kinda
think
Vietnamese,
I still think out of all of the people that have ever been in any of the Karate Kids, I think Miguel is destroying all of them.
Yeah, Miguel, look.
Blue
Miguel
Beetle?
Huh?
He's Blue Beetle
Yeah,
for a
he
reason.
is. Look, Miguel and
Robbie,
Prime, like actual fight would go crazy. I know we've like kind of seen it, but then they teamed up, you know. But I want like the end of that show, Miguel and Robbie to fight. Who are you guys taking?
I still think Miguel wins.
I'm taking Miguel too because Robbie low-key turned into a little pab.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Tori.
Also,
Who
wait
cares
a
about
second.
Tori?
You haven't seen the Jackie Chan Karate
Yeah, bro.
Kid?
That's
When did it
crazy.
come
that's
out?
the
You gotta
first movie-
figure out when it came out, and then I'll be able to
2008.
tell you exactly.
See,
Yeah,
that's
he
the
was in
first movie.
Mexico.
I was 10 years old. First movie I saw in a movie theater alone. That's when it started.
Dude, that movie goes so
came out
in large
2008?
popcorn.
hard. Huh?
2008.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it
so-
2008?
Imagine a stumpy, fat little 10-year-old kid walking into a Cinemark with money his mom gave him, buying a large poppy, a large drink, devouring that shit during the movie.
Hey, waxing on, waxing off.
That's insane.
Was when? What won't tell you when?
2010.
It was? 2010. See, I was gone.
Oh, so I was 12.
So it came out, and I was gone,
My
and
bad.
I couldn't see movies. And then I came back, and it wasn't like top of the list.
Well,
Look,
you know?
it should be top of the list right now because that movie goes crazy.
Yeah, I honestly want to watch that movie before the new one comes out with you.
Well, I've watched the first two. I'm about to watch the third one.
The second one
And then that
kind of
one.
sucks.
Second one's kind of boring.
Shao
but
Drake.
No, well, the
Okinawa
second one-
looks sick.
The
I'll
second
be
one's
honest.
cool.
I wanna
when he-
go.
Yeah,
Which
I
one?
would go to Okinawa.
Second one,
Oh yeah, dude.
When he freaking breaks the ice. How many sheets of ice you guys think you're breaking?
0.
You don't even think you're breaking through one of those
I
things?
don't know.
Like sheet of ice.
Yeah, it's probably like this thick.
I mean, maybe like 3 then.
I was gonna say yeah, I could probably break 2 to 3.
Yeah, bro, because he pulls up in there, and there's probably like 10 of them. And the bad guy, right, you guys remember, breaks like 5. And then he's just in there, and he's like, doesn't want to do it. And then freaking Mr. Miyagi pulls up. He throws his stack of cash down. He's like, I'll bet he breaks all of them. Yeah.
I need to rewatch that.
Mr. Miyagi, that guy.
Mr. Miyagi is that dog. Now, who wins, Mr. Miyagi or Jackie Chan?
Jackie winning.
Yeah, Jackie winning.
Yeah, Jackie bending Mr. Miyagi over and spanking
Well, I
him.
mean, we've never seen Miyagi in like his prime.
Yeah, we did in Cobra Kai last.
Well, I know,
did.
but it wasn't like. I mean, you take like Jackie Chan, like Shanghai Nights, Rush
Jackie
Hour
Chan
era.
Police Story.
You still haven't watched the police.
I haven't.
Police Story.
But
goes
you take him at
crazy
like his
times.
prime, and then you take Miyagi at like his prime,
That's fair.
or Jet Li.
Oh, Jet Li's insane, dude. Jet Li the one. Oh, wait. So, Lan, this is something I was thinking about. It's not specifically for you. One thing I wish they would have done with the Mission Impossible movies.
Oh, we're back.
Is in Police Story. At the end of the movie, the credits as they roll, they show all the stunts being filmed and like failing. Like all the stunts that like failed.
You literally see dudes getting like carted off on stretchers.
And you see Jackie Chan break his leg, break his arm, like, and it's so cool because it literally is the most like, yeah, F you, watch us. Oh, so good.
Oh, I'm going to say something. I don't know why I thought of this. I started watching The Studio again. The Oneer pissed me off so bad.
Why?
Because Seth Rogen needed to just, his character. I the whole time I was like, I hate you. I hate you so bad right now. Just
you got to watch it.
It literally is. It's cool because it is all one shot, the whole episode, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of Oneers in that show.
That, you know what I'm talking about, where you're just like, dude.
Yeah.
I hate you so
his
bad
character
right
is
now.
very funny. That show is very funny. The finale was pretty good. Any movie hot takes so I can get some YouTube clips?
Yeah, movie hot take. Honestly, not a hot take. Karate Kid Legends is going to be better than Mission Impossible was.
Yes. Not hard.
No, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I actually believe that. Will I enjoy Karate Kid Legends more?
Karate Kid Legends much more.
Maybe.
As a movie from start to finish, yes, you will.
Maybe. It could suck. That's the one I'm scared of. Like, it could be so cheesy. But then at the same time, bro, like, the freaking Cobra Kai is so cheesy, and it's one of the best TV shows ever made.
Yeah. I like Cobra Kai.
Has seen one season. The last season. I like Cobra Kai.
We gave you the 20-minute video, though. Caught you up.
No, we watched like an hour worth of those videos.
Yeah, because there were 6 seasons that you had to catch up on.
Any hot takes?
Since we watched Black Panther at the cabin on cable, which sucks because of the commercials. But anyway.
TNT?
I think it was. I don't know what it was on.
Yeah. I just know it's always on TNT.
Yeah.
When
anyway, I think they messed up huge by just letting Killmonger die. Because I think the coolest thing ever would have been those two both being there, which I know you can't have them both, but I think they messed up by just letting him die.
I cried at the end of that movie at the cabin.
Yeah, it's sad. But no, I was just saying, like, I think Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger is one of the coolest characters in all of Marvel.
Yeah,
and to just have him go after that, and then, or just should have brought him back for the second one and let him be Black Panther.
No, that's fair. That's a good hot take. It's not really a hot take, more of a warm take, just because I think everyone would agree with you. My one hot take I got this week, bruh. Here it is. Crazy Stupid Love, great movie. The fact that we're just okay with the ending of that movie is insane. This woman, first of all, she goes up to this kid, gives him an envelope full of...
Yeah.
And he looks at it and he goes, oh! And I'm like, dude, first of all...
Isn't she like 18?
Yeah. For graduation, you know what I got for graduation? Socks. Okay? This guy for graduation...
What did you use them for, Seth?
Same thing, really.
Yeah, same things.
I don't come into socks.
Do you think that's why Dumbledore always wanted socks for Christmas?
What?
Harry Potter.
Dumbledore's a good person.
You got so serious.
Yeah. Look, actually, here's a hot take. Dumbledore is actually a skank ass hoe.
Okay.
You're telling me year after year, he's just okay with students almost dying, and then just saying, "I'm gonna let Harry take care of it."
It's all
like,
part of the
are you not the
prophecy.
greatest wizard ever, bro?
I love me a lick of ice cream, though. So
What?
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 I was just thinking about how good ice cream is. I'd be going on vacations heavy late next month. Oh.
Where are you going next month?
Going to Arizona in 2 weeks.
Godson.
And I'm going to Dallas last week of the month.
Why?
Just to visit friends.
That sucks. Just kidding. I'm sure that'll be really fun. Are you going to go to the...
I'm finally going to get to meet one of my good friends out there, his girlfriend, which will be fun.
Are you gonna go to an Alamo Draft House?
I'm gonna fuck around.
Gonna hit that. Don't they have an IMAX 70 millimeter there?
What's playing?
It won't be 70 millimeter,
Oh.
but yeah, because the IMAX 70 millimeter was 4 minutes away from where I lived
Yeah,
when I
that's
was there.
crazy.
Yeah, dude.
That's because
sucks.
like I got to go see Joker on 70 millimeter. I got to see Interstellar on 70 millimeter. Like, can you imagine how many times I would have seen Sinners?
Yeah.
At least 15.
At least.
Oh, also, side note.
Yeah.
Shaylee's birthday. Happy birthday, Shay.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Shay.
Anyway,
Happy
we gave
birthday,
her
bless up.
$75 to
AMC.
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 They better use it at
And
Lincoln
that's what
Square.
that's what
bro.
we
Yeah, that's
said
what we
is
said.
like
Go see it at
go
Lincoln
see,
Square.
but what should they? What's going to come out? And is anything the rest of the year 70 millimeter?
They won't want to see one battle after another, but that is.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they would go see it.
But that could be a fun one.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look, dude. Truth is, like,
Maybe F1 would go hard in there.
Shaylee and Jordan, love you to death. You should. I know movies are expensive in New York. Like, I know life is expensive. If a movie's out in 70 millimeter, and you live where you live, you should spend the money to go see it.
Just go see it. No
But
matter
like,
what.
you should
But
go
also
see F1. Would be a ton of fun.
Mission Impossible would be fun. in
Lincoln
that
Square,
IMAX
Mission
theater.
Impossible would be fun. Avatar will be a lot of fun when that comes out.
Yeah.
Hell, dude, we might have to go to New York to see Avatar.
Dude, look, I am seeing Avatar. So Avatar comes out on the 19th.
Is it the 18th or the 19th?
Either
18th.
or.
It'll be, I think 18th is the Thursday, right? So it'll come out on the
Uh.
18th. And we leave to Egypt on the 20th. So that means I have to see it the 2 days that it's out.
Do they have a IMAX in Egypt or what?
Probably not. Maybe.
In the
also,
pyramid?
he's
in
being.
the pyramid, bro?
Oh, dude, that'd be sick. But he's
Avatar projected onto the pyramid.
being. That would suck.
Maybe like I was thinking like inside.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. What do you think?
Just
it
sitting
was?
next to the mummies in there, you know.
Rami Malek.
Tom Cruise, The Mummy.
That
Not a
movie
great movie.
sucks. Me and Landon will be seeing that movie a lot.
Yeah, bro, I'm sure you will. And you want to know what I'll be doing? Hot air balloons.
Yeah, with a tour guide who
Sketchy.
controls your every move.
Sketchy.
Do you want me to send you my itinerary? Because it goes crazy.
I'm sure it
Private
does.
chef the whole time. I'm in.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What food do they eat in Egypt?
Guess what, bro? Me and Landon, we have a private chef. It's called Taco Bell. And
Look, you want to know,
Megaplex
Seth?
IMAX.
If you're a good boy for the next couple months, maybe I'll give you my free rumby while I'm in Egypt.
Better be a good boy, Seth.
Yeah,
You
better
said-
be a good boy, Seth.
It's not even you go, if you're good boy,
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, maybe I'll give you my rumby.
What if I'm a
while-
bad boy?
Nope.
And then you get two.
What if I'm a little naughty minx? Yeah.
Don't do that.
Okay, well, Jax peed on Letterbox, Lando peed on Letterbox, Saurus 19 on Letterbox. Anything else you guys want to say?
No, I kind of slacked on watching movies this
yeah, I-
weekend.
You guys
just
were
'cause-
out. I mean, I get it.
But
It was a weird, fun episode, I think. Shout out Big Z.
Big Z, what is she? You'll have to ask her what she wants. Z or Coach Z? Coach Z goes hard. I'll send her the YouTube video to watch.
Coach Z does go hard.
Coach Z.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, great gal.
Hey,
We're all very big fans of her.
haven't met her yet, but
Haven't
yeah.
met her yet, but yeah. Whoever makes my boy happy. Look, you want to know a hot take?
I know where
Yes,
you live.
please.
Spiderwick Chronicles movie actually goes crazy.
Banger, dude, with what's his name? From freaking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Freddie Highmore.
Yeah.
You wanna know who sucks?
Who?
Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe
You're
does.
just laying in bed until you have something awesome come up, and then you're like, I'm better now.
Grandpa Joe does suck. It's like, also Charlie sucks too for like, your parents are slaving away for you to live a semi decent life and have food on the table, and then
Isn't their last name Puckett?
I don't know.
Charlie Puckett.
Bucket.
Bucket?
Isn't it buckets?
I have no
I thought
idea.
it was the Puckett.
The buckets.
I have no idea. Anyway,
Okay.
but then Charlie picks his grandpa, his deadbeat grandpa, to go to the chocolate factory with him.
Well, look, if Charlie...
If I'm Charlie's parents, I'm pissed.
Tell you one thing.
That used to be one of Landon's favorite movies.
The movie goes hard.
It's not as good as Willy Wonka, but it's good.
No, it's just the music went hard.
Dude,
The Oompa Loompas? Oh, Wonka does go. Wonka's great too.
Timmy?
Timmy? Only reason I
Seth
want the
gave
Knicks
Charlie
to
and the
win.
Chocolate Factory 1 star.
Yeah, I don't remember liking it.
Dude hates movies.
The freaking whisper, dude. I don't hate movies.
You hate good movies.
Facts. Good stuff.
Well, anything else?
Got nothing.
Cool. Well, it's been fun. I missed you guys.
Hey, same. We back.
Yeah, we missed you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Okay, everybody, do something you love.